Hey, 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 hey. It's low energy. Howdy, howdy. Guten Tag. Hello. Hello. How are you? You good? I am fantastic. It's good. We are gonna be playing some Dawn of War. Won't that be something? Yeah. I don't know, I wanted to stream today. Been feeling angsty all day. I don't know why there's a bit of lag going on here. I don't like that. I don't like all this lag. I do not. No sorry, Bob. Is there anything I can get rid of? Yes, actually. There is. So, yeah, I think that's about as good as I can make it, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's going to be Dawn of War 1. We will be playing this until the main plot is done, then I'll move on to the others. Don't forget also, we will be streaming on Wednesday and Friday. I just had a confirmation there with Mel, she's still on board. And the weekend. Next week will be a bit more complicated, so I won't be able to stream as much, if at all. I'll be able to stream some days, that's for sure. Anyway, let's go and hop right into it. Also, I'm doing a test now to see if the bots will or will not show up. Fingers crossed that they won't. There we go. There we go. Come on. So I've been having a look at some new RAM to use. And it doesn't look ideal right now. But I'll be able to pick up the headphones at the end of the month. Sooner will you guys help. Link in the description. And also I'll be able to pick up... what do you call it? I'll be able to pick up... focus. I'm trying to focus here. I'll be able to pick up the RAM sometime in February. So fingers crossed there. At least in theory, something could happen, you know. Let's turn on the music a little bit. Wait, was this auto save? Is there anything that will change the RAM? And that wasn't the cause of it at all. Fuck. Alright. Well, let's get to it. Time to play the mission. Now tonight I'm hoping to give you at least 3 hours stream. I've got some hot beverages here and... nothing but time. So... hold on. I'm gonna quit the game real quick and just change the audio up. Keep the music down because that can be pretty bloody loud. It's a great soundtrack. Don't forget that. Just yeah. So this is the first Dawn of War game, and my God, they advertised the shit out of this back in the day. Crazy, crazy shit. Hate when it does that. Okay. So we're introduced to the Blood Ravens. Literally, this is their first time ever appearing in canon. And we're going to be helping a world stopping an orc war, as Space Marines tend to do. This is long before the 13th Black Crusade and all that good stuff. But as we go on, we'll see. Because I have to admit, ugly as it was a great series. Dawn of War 2 changed it up in a good amount of ways. Dawn of War 3... trash. Pure trash. 100% pure trash. Anyway. As you can see, they still use the same one in Soulstorm as they do in this. It was cheaper. Many character models as possible, baby. In reality, Imperial Guard would just be getting absolutely ripped apart at this point.
Line! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter!
Doctor Strange wants us to kill. In the name of the Emperor.
We can't hold! Run for your lives! Cowards! You will fight, or you will die.
Well, technically, either way, it looks like they're dying. Oh. Deus Ex Machina, anyone? Smash stabby.
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Raven's 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have
He
done
needs to
all
be
we
way
can
bigger.
to stop the orcs. But we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I'll
I am
kill
not here
many
for
of
your
them,
thanks.
but not
This
all.
port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation.
Why?
We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord. But the orcs have retreated.
You
Wow,
must
you're
know
an
your
idiot.
enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you or they are dead.
So he knows who a Space Marine is, but doesn't know how orcs work.
Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth.
Okay. This is the range where they wanted you to see the game. Up close, it's not designed for it. I mean, you still had their lips move.
Orders
What a
received.
glorious day for a battle. As the stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should proceed with caution until it is
Claim it in the
finished.
name of the Emperor. Heresy grows from idleness.
By that,
We must
he means
start
steal
capturing
everything.
strategic points. These 3 closest strategic points will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others. Splendid. The stronghold is complete.
Splendid.
We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base.
All due haste.
I don't know, it's the Space Marine saying the word splendid.
Praise the Emperor.
Ah. You just have a very curt, it is done, or good.
The first thing we need
Position
is a chapel
secure.
barracks. That will allow us to call down more Space Marine squads. Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Now you can
Yes,
build some
Lord.
more Space Marine squads.
Captured.
Build routine 721 initiated.
fire.
Beneficent
Oops.
1.
Faith is us.
Where?
Orders
Daka.
received.
Beware the alien, the mutant. If we are to defeat these Emperor, we will need to call in some special
denies
weapons.
faith.
We must
A
build an
Marine squad
armory to get
deployed.
access to them.
Here to serve. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
We stand ready. Orders received,
I
brother.
await your instructions.
Guys, he's stealing all the good loot. That's a terrible
Here
grudge.
to serve. Build routine
We are the
721
Emperor's chosen.
initiated.
Moving out. Ever vigilant. Moving out.
They kept reusing the
Captured.
same engine over and over
Today,
again.
well
for-
done. We have captured several strategic points. Capturing strategic
Yes,
points
Lord.
and building listening posts
I
on
will
them
do
earns us
as
more
you ask.
requisition resource, which we can use when we build squads and equipment.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Kept using the same engine over and over again. Because it was just cheaper.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Excellent. The point is now
Build routine
protected from an orc
721
retaliation.
initiated.
We should continue to build listening posts on all our captured points. Excellent. The armory is operational. The Space Marine squads can now upgrade their standard bolters to flamers and heavy bolters.
So-
it is time to hunt down the source of these orcs. They must have a base
a
somewhere
heavy
within the
bolters
walls of this
one for the
Imperial
Imperium.
facility. But where?
Orders received.
You know, you could just
We
ask
Must
the
not
orcs where they
forget our
are.
power needs. Building a plasma
Yes,
generator
most
will
We would be
supply
low
us with
energy
the
if
power
that
we
was the
need to
case.
keep our force going.
Initializing build protocol. Initializing build protocol.
Tagging hits.
Look, an orc. While the enemies of the Emperor still break in the spaceport's defensive wall. They must have blasted their way in. We must destroy this orc camp and any others these foul creatures may have constructed.
No retreat. Attacking as ordered. Initiating attack protocol 23.
Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate, but there is a limit of how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed.
Brother Captain, who are you talking to? The voice is in my head.
Yes, most
Good thing we
beneficent one.
haven't created chaplains yet, or else you'd be in trouble.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
What would you have me do?
Moving out. Objective acquired.
Guardsmen.
Stay vigilant, brother.
Those Imperial Guardsmen look like they could use some assistance.
As
Come,
always.
brothers, make haste.
Our prayers have been answered. Here come the Space Marines!
Oh no, it's the Black Templars. They're killing us all for being weak.
We are the
Players in
Imperial
the name of
Guard.
the
It is
Emperor.
time we started acting like it.
Yeah, they just reuse the same models. I do love the sequel to this, or the expansion, which is,
I await your instructions. With all due
what's the
haste.
name of it?
Here to serve.
Winter Assault.
Build routine 721 Here to serve. Initiated.
Captured.
I will do
This
as you
day
ask.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Maintain attack formation. Understood. Taking heavy fire. Attacking as ordered.
Nice.
Maintain attack formation. Moving out. Fear our wrath. None shall stop us. Stay vigilant, brothers. Engaging the enemy.
Regroup!
Trick about killing orcs is that if you kill a lot of them, there's always more. Do you know what you have to do? Kill more than a lot of them? Absolutely. Can't really do much else but
The Emperor protects.
spawn in
Onward to glory.
Space Marine squads.
Fear our wrath.
You're probably thinking a lot of these games are pretty old that I'm playing right now, but that's really down to the fact that the computer's pretty bare bones. I can't really help that. I really can't.
Under taking damage. Attacking as ordered.
All I can do is next month start to
Attacking as ordered. Orders received, brother. Attacking as ordered.
buy the some more RAM,
Initiating attack.
which I can do
protocol 23.
fairly cheap.
For the glory of the Imperium. Cleanse.
Wait, is that what I think it is?
Kill.
Yep.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
A looted Lehman Rust tank.
Understood.
Nice. Kind of like the visual storytelling there.
Maintain attack formation.
Form up, men! There's work to be done!
Fear our wrath. None shall stop us. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
We stand ready. Yes, my lord. Weapons at ready.
Well, let's see. Tartarus Defense Force doesn't show on the map.
Time.
Brilliant. Just fantastic. Same guys who did this also did Company of Heroes and did that Iron Harvest game we'll get back to someday.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. For the glory of the Emperor.
Objective achieved.
Regroup!
There's like 3 of you
We
left.
shall know no fear.
Position secure.
Cool.
For terror.
Here to serve. Build routine 7 to 1 await your instructions. I will do as you
We
ask.
stand
I played
ready.
this when
Yes,
this came
Lord.
out, and I played this when...
Ever vigilant. Weapons at ready. It is
it
time.
kept on getting upgraded. Eventually Dawn of War 2 came out,
Maintain
and at
attack
first I
formation.
didn't like it nearly as much, because there wasn't as much base
Claim it
building.
in the name of the Emperor.
But over time I was like, oh no, this is just a
await
superior
your
game all around.
instructions.
Walk softly. Excellent gun. This orc camp has been destroyed.
Taking haste. Awaiting orders.
Form up, men! There's work to
Beware
be done!
the alien, the mutant.
Alright.
Objective achieved.
We are united in his service.
I await your instructions. Here to serve. I await your instructions.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Tank.
With all
Yes,
due
my
haste.
lord. Orders
While the
received,
enemies of the
brother.
Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Here to
peace.
Not
serve.
much in the way of armor though, we need to fix that shit.
As you wish.
We are the Emperor's
Today,
chosen.
the
I am
enemy
not
shall
leaving
know
without
fear.
getting this
Yes,
thing fixed
most
up.
beneficent one. I
Perfect.
exist to serve.
Heavy support available.
Taking heavy fire.
From where? Oh. Really? Really?
Ever vigilant.
Okay.
Onward to glory.
Heavy support available.
Yeah, stand still, you fucking bastard. God damn, the Lehman Russ is such a crappy tank.
He who stands with me shall be
Fear
my
denies
brother.
faith.
I mean, a couple of hundred of them charging at you get the job done in theory, but the cannon's so overpowered that it makes like the tank itself knock up.
The Emperor protects.
It's so bare bones. It's great.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Armor reporting.
My faith is my shield.
Fear our wrath. Stay vigilant, brothers. For the glory of the Imperium. For the glory of the Imperium.
There's no way to get any Imperial Guard units back if you lose them, so it's always better to try to save them. I do wonder if this game was originally made with the modules in mind, or that just come later as they were like,
Strategic point
cha-ching.
identified.
Hadn't been a good 40k
Yes, Lord.
video game since Chaos Gate.
I shall obey.
40k hadn't really scrounged up the money yet.
As you wish.
The Emperor protects.
Games Workshop. After this, they realized they were making a fortune, so they worked with Relic until Relic collapsed because, according to Stephanie Sterling, they
Praise the Emperor.
they were absolutely atrocious with their money. Like, they just were so bad with their money.
For the Emperor! Weapons at ready. It is time.
Anytime I see the Relic
Taking hits. Charge.
logo, I always kind of laugh, thinking like, oh, what a bunch
Orders
of idiots.
received.
Of course, I'm the one who spent all his spending money in New York and then ran out of cash in America. But yeah, it's kind of, this is kind of like a microcosm. Of course, nowadays there's so many other games that are completely and utterly
Charge.
like good and bad from the 40k universe, so no, it's not so bad. Hiya, Bill. Good to see you. My little attempt to stop the bots from coming in seems to have failed. That fucking sucks. So my original idea, that wasn't the case. Well, on the plus side, that means I can market myself again. Yeah.
There. That's the last of them. Well done, Blood Ravens. Victory is ours.
Oh, I know what I could have done for that extra thing for a side point. Oh well. Is he praying over some orcs? That's right, character model.
I am
Pop
honored
in.
to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you.
I'm
You
not
should
evil.
Wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs. You are a brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men. I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord.
Funny we
See
had
that you
commissars. They haven't
do,
been
we
character
shall do
models
it for
yet.
you.
Look at this little walk.
You have something you wish to say. Say it, Colonel. How did you know?
Well, it isn't from your character expression
Even
because you
without
have the
my
exact
psychic
same expression as always.
Gifts. It is obvious. Speak.
Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the
Great
planet's
writing.
last man, woman, and child.
This is definitely a 40k
Your company
story.
is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces.
Besides which, we're going to end up
Brother Captain,
in Cyrene.
the Colonel wishes an audience
in,
with you.
the end of
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor.
Expect a lot
The
of
Blood
coffees
Ravens are
in the
leaving
near
the
future.
city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what
considering
your
after
next
the
course
last
of
one,
action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
Look at his little beady eyes. Mission success.
Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed.
That glitch wasn't necessary. Mission success. Would you like to proceed to the next mission? Otherwise, click no. Yes, actually, I'd like to go to the next mission because I'm doing the whole story. Not tonight, not unless I can
War
do it all in
Journal
6
of
hours.
Captain Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main orc offensive at the spaceport, the
Take our
bulk of
word
their
for it.
force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction.
Sexy.
The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast.
I'm guessing this is Cyrus you're meant to be playing at, even though he hadn't been given his name yet. I love the little maps they show. They don't do that anymore. With the later Dawn of Wars, they don't have this. It always reminds me of a strategy game. Like, you get to see how other Imperial guards are here and there, and I don't know what that's meant to be. I forget what that's meant to be. Here's the start of the orc attack. It all looks very similar to the campaign books that you can get. They come complete with maps to show like the events, how they unfold, which is, to me, as a history nerd, as a war nerd, oh, mwah, 40k, man.
You have your orders. Now go. And may the Emperor protect you.
I do not care for all this sneaking about.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds? If we meet the orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale, and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the
Said
very
like a
least, we
Black
should retain
Templar?
a regiment to remain at our core. We have little
Something
support
from the
this
accursed
far.
founding.
We would not want to be
Was
remembered
it
for our
the Black
carelessness.
Dragons? They're
We,
cool.
old friend, or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again.
Whoa,
Isabel.
camera.
Cyrene was my homeworld. My responsibility.
God damn those jaws. I'm emoting right now.
Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position.
So this is going to be basically a glorified tutorial to show you how to move your scout units.
This area is crawling with orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past them. Do not get too close, or we may be spotted. Scouts ready. Getting into
Excellent.
position.
Your Scout Marine squad is now invisible to all enemies except for commanders.
Scouts,
Keep in
scouts
mind,
here.
though, if you are
Yes,
attacked,
Lord.
your invisibility
Mark
will
any
be
enemy
broken,
positions.
and
Gathering
some time will
intelligence.
pass before you can utilize it
Search
again.
commencing. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Careful.
On patrol. Commencing
Careful.
infiltration.
We could help these guardsmen.
Commencing. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Or...
Yes, my lord.
I really wish there was some sort of
Scouts
spice buried here.
The wretched Xenos are guarding a
Yes, my
strategic
lord.
point. Scout Team 2 is upgraded with sniper rifles. They will make short work of these orcs.
It's always better, if I remember right, not to upgrade
Scouts
them
awaiting
yet.
orders. I sense danger. We will root it out. We will take them down from here.
Oh.
Scouts in position. We will take them down from here.
Taking damage.
At your command.
Dude, what the fuck?
Lining up our targets.
Would you...
Area secured.
Oh, okay.
Scouts ready. Scouts awaiting orders.
So, you can't attack while infiltrated in the original game. I forgot about that.
At your command.
That seems shit. I thought it would just break infiltration at most. I know the Eldar don't have to worry about that. The Rangers, they can just pluck them at a distance. I was worried that we wouldn't have a lot to talk about on Friday, but there's a lot to talk about actually. So I'm kind of pumped.
Area secured. At your command. Scouts advance.
Also been dieting and exercise now for...
There is an orc patrol. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by.
For a... How many days now would it be? Nearly 2 weeks doing this. I'm very proud of myself. And I did my longest run yet. Today.
On patrol. Getting into position. Scouts advance. Commencing infiltration. Yes, my lord. On patrol. Getting into position. There's our target. A large orc knob who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. If we kill him, we'll severely weaken your morale. Sights.
Do it. No, 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 no.
The enemy is in our sights.
There we go.
Good command in the name of the Emperor is dead. We will take it from here.
Good, because we're getting slaughtered.
Search commencing. We'll move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Scouts in position.
Yeah, when the morale breaks, they become even more susceptible to gunfire, which is always a good thing.
Scouts in position.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
They better.
Taking command. The Emperor protects. Follow me into battle. By my command, attack! For the Emperor. By my command, attack! Follow me into battle.
Under fire.
My aim shall not falter. I serve mankind.
Scouts here. On patrol.
Scouts can stop dying. Thought about
My
that.
faith is my shield.
Wouldn't that be something?
Scouts ready. Scouts here. Attack. At your command.
Well done. The waterworks are under our control.
We
Now
can
we
squirt
must
and
start
security
building a
now.
base before we hunt down
This
the rest
day
of the
shall be a
orcs.
glorious one for the Imperial.
Space Marine
Let us
squirt
capture
would
these
probably
points and establish a base of
probably
operations.
smell like fucking Axe body
Onward
spray.
to glory!
Yes, Lord.
Oh,
Yes,
where
sir.
did my mind go for that?
Initializing
Why?
build protocol.
The Sister of Battle would smell like a scented candle. That makes a little bit more sense. Oh, I gotta remember that for Twitter. I'm posting that. I'm posting that as a tweet. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Area secured.
Ugh. Bad man.
Faith is our shield. Onward to
I'm
glory!
gonna go back this way and... Well, you know. You know what I'd like to see? More 40k?
Awaiting
More
orders.
40k from the civilian side.
Onward to glory!
Like, maybe a sort of version of Disco Elysium, but it's set in like a hive city,
Understood.
and you're trying to discover a crime. You're like an Arbites.
Yes, my lord.
Then you can discover that it's a part of like a
Taking
wider
damage.
cult. I don't know. No, it doesn't have to be chaos. Say,
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Tau maybe, and then you can start asking yourself, is it for, like, are you fighting for the good guys or the bad guys?
Attacking as ordered. Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Yeah,
At your
oh,
command.
that's a good idea.
Scouts advance.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. With all due haste.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Seriously, you're gonna be so scared. God damn, could I at least say hi? What, couldn't you? Did you get, like, blocked or something? What's going on there? Hi, John.
Area secure. We are the Emperor's chosen. For the glory of the Imperium.
Hold on, are you getting, like, muted? Try and chat for like 20 minutes? Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, here you go anyway. Honestly, don't know what to tell you there.
Heresy.
You couldn't have been using that many slurs. Constantly saying the C word. Oh, it's
Stay
on
vigilant,
Twitch. You can
brothers.
say the C word if you want.
Orders received, brother.
I await your instructions. With all due haste. Here to serve.
Yep. That could be like some really cool stuff if done right.
Taking damage.
The Emperor protects.
Oh yeah, sure. Have the guys who are good at firing rockets. Have them attack in melee. Yeah, go on. And whose sister is online? I know, but I just got a message. What? What? Who? And whose sister is online? Oh, the link. Yeah. It's just
Here to serve.
a bot.
With all due haste.
Yeah. Don't even think about clicking on any of those weird ass sort of clips, a spam
Yes,
bot
Lord.
has deigned to visit us.
Initializing build protocol.
Scouts ready. Commencing
It's kind of like
infiltration.
streamer
What's
herpes.
your order? Orders
You know,
received.
you don't know quite who
Orders received.
did this, but
Yes, most beneficent one.
it
I will
spreads.
do as you ask. Yes, Lord. I await your instructions.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
The more I think about it, the more a version of Disco Elysium set in a high grow would be fucking brilliant.
What would you have me do?
Alright, now I have to just sweep the area
Here
and
to serve. I await your instructions.
actually it's a bot not affecting all YouTube streamers. Yeah, I know, but I've seen it on other streamers that I know.
Yes, my lord.
Doing the same stupid malware
Understood.
shit.
Taking hits.
How are the guards so inept that they can't just shoot them, huh?
We will need more than heavy bolters to defeat
Yes,
these orcs.
Lord.
Bullshit.
We must upgrade the stronghold to gain access to the tools we will need to destroy this plague.
Direct us to the enemy.
We're a plague. We're more like a
Here to
Ord,
serve.
but not the Ord. Even though they took
I
the
exist
idea
to
of
serve.
us from, well, us. That was a Warcraft reference there, folks. Hoard your IPs closely, or else Blizzard
Here to
will
serve.
steal them.
Yes, Lord.
The Emperor protects.
Does he? Because he didn't protect himself when Horus killed him.
Today, the enemy shall not
Oh,
fear.
hot take.
Duty calls me elsewhere. This
You
day
guys
shall
are a
be
bunch of
glorious
scrub
one for the
losers.
Imperium. Praise the Emperor.
Commencing infiltration. Search commencing.
Beta
Move ahead.
bitches.
Mark any enemy positions.
Marine squad deployed.
Nice.
We will take them down from here.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Maintain attack.
Daka, daka.
Praise the Emperor.
You gotta love how the gun actually sounds like it's literally saying the word Daka.
We will take them down from here. Search commencing. The enemy is in our sights. Lining
The
up our
all-telling
targets.
eyes of the skull probes are with us.
Skull
Find
probe.
them on our listening posts. The monastery is complete. Sergeants will inspire your Space Marine squads to
Strategic
greater feats of
point
heroism.
identified.
Today, the enemy
And
and
shall
rocket
know
launchers
fear.
will make short work of orc buildings.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Alright, you still can't upgrade the, listening posts, unfortunately.
Yes, my lord.
Oh shit.
Stay vigilant. The enemy is attacking.
Is he?
Taking any of the glory of the Imperium.
The only time I ever really notice the bot is when the chat is quiet, and because I'm a
Orders
tiny
received.
streamer,
Defending objective.
Yes, most
the
beneficent
chat tends to be
one.
quiet. But
Initializing
Praise
build
the upgrade an
protocol.
existing
Yeah.
listening post with
Oh.
the fortified position add-on.
now we can do it.
This upgrade will increase the requisition income and add better defenses to the listening post.
Good. Because I want... I want to have a DACA all of my own, you know? Is that so hard to have? Is it such a horrible dream? Oh, I don't know if anyone was here seeing it, but yeah, the RAM seems super cheap. So I'll be able to pick up some RAM in February, which means we can move on to... we'll finish the games we'll start in January, obviously.
The listening post is now earning more requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to strike back.
And it has an espresso maker. But yeah, the RAM itself is super cheap.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
What can I say? Live up through, and that's totally okay. As long as I know you guys are here. I mean, the fact I get views at all is still insane to me, so it's just crazy that you guys like to pop around.
Scouts advance.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Okay.
My faith is my shield.
Holy shit, I forgot how strong the original missile launchers are for the Space Marines.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Run away. Wait, where's the probe droids? Well, I didn't build any of them?
Under fire! For the Emperor!
Now, I'm going to be cleansing the entire map clear of all orc filth, as Space Marines tend to do. I know it's a bit of a hot take.
Here to serve.
Alright, let's build another...
Build routine 721 initiated.
On patrol.
Fuck this, let's
Yes, my lord. Gathering intelligence. Yes, my lord.
let's move on up.
Gathering intelligence. We'll move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Yes, my lord.
Space Marines. They can do anything except be interesting. It's so hard to write a good Space Marine. I really hope if they ever do a live action show or even an animated show that they, which I know they have technically, but I mean like a well-to-do, a popular one. They don't focus on Space Marines. Space Marines should be like Superman, a force of nature, you know? When they appear, they need to be basically like almost robots that are just these unstoppable, indestructible things, you know? At least at first.
We will take them down from here.
They better not be fucking quipping all the time, you know?
Here to serve.
Turn into like an episode of text-to-speech. That'd be fun, but it kind of defeat the point.
Lining up our targets.
They could do the Horus Heresy, that'd be kind of cool.
Down from here. We will take them down from here. We'll move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
More badass than a Space
Scouts
Marine.
advance.
Space Marines are meant to be over the top. Like they are so
Yes, most beneficent
So OP,
one.
especially in the books. Which I want to stress enough, by the time of the
I shall obey. I await
40k,
your
they're stronger than the ones
instructions.
from the Horus Heresy, except for like the Chaos Marines that have existed for 10,000 years, you know?
Scouts in position.
What is your order?
The Emperor protects.
Yes, my lord.
Ever vigilant.
Praise the Emperor. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
But they are, in like the Horus Heresy, I noticed, they're like too human in a lot of respects.
Commencing infiltration.
I don't like that because it's...
Getting into position.
Well, it's kind of pointless.
Gathering intelligence.
Just make them into like really strong humans if you're gonna do that as characters, which they did in some of the earlier Horus Heresy
Getting into
books.
position.
There were like these sort of side projects the Emperor threw out, like gene-enhanced soldiers that went on the crusade with him, and you got to see how they worked. Also, interestingly enough, the birth of the commissars, which was a nice little touch. Oh god, I forgot about this. So the skull droids,
Scouts advance.
Beware, brothers.
They always-
That mechanical monster is a
Our
killer
aim is
can.
true.
It is
They're
devastating
they're
in
like
close
health,
quarters
just
fighting,
guys.
and its armored hide will shrug off small arms fire.
Taking heavy
We must
fire.
equip ourselves with missile launchers if we are to destroy the abomination.
yeah.
We will move ahead
Um,
and mark any enemy positions.
The
Enemies in our sights.
the probe droids just kind of like die.
We will take them down from here.
I guess the idea is that they're battered with suits. Slanesh. I had a Warhammer book at one point. I wish I knew where it was. Do you ever want any? Like, you generally want books? I've got like a whole shelf full of the damn things, Gavin Rust. Whoever wants them and doesn't mind paying for shipping, they can have it. I'll send you as many of them as I can each time.
Enemies in our sights. Infiltrating enemy territory.
I don't suppose you know which one it was, do you? Was it like a Crusade book? Was it a Imperial Armor? Was it a novel? A comic? There's a few Black Library comics out there. I've actually talked to a few artists over the years who've freelanced and outright worked for Black Library. One of them did a Carl Jericho comic. Carl Jericho
The
could be a
Emperor
good...
protects.
Oh, cool. We get to actually use the
For the
Imperial
Emperor!
Guard. That's good. Alright, well, let's do the most important thing in the world for the Guard and give them numbers.
Here to serve.
'Cause they're all about them bodies. Get those fucking view counts
With
up.
all due
On
haste.
alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yeah, seriously, if you just pay for shipping.
Today, the enemy shall know fear. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Anyway, I'm all about the audiobooks these days. So,
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Taking damage.
fuck
While the enemies of the
you.
Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Stop
Commencing
hitting my
infiltration.
stuff.
Gathering intelligence.
God. You're acting like a bunch of orcs.
Praise the Emperor. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I sense danger. We will root it
This
out.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Attack.
Also, I'd start giving them
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
plasma guns.
While the
because
enemies
Jesus
of the
Christ,
Emperor still
we need
draw
those
breath,
plasma
there can
guns.
be no peace.
Scouts advance.
I will say this though about 40k books. The best you can say is that they're passable in comparison. There's no brilliant 40k writers. And that includes Dan Abney,
Yes, sir.
who is the most competent out of all of them.
The enemy must be nearby.
But Gav Thor, Soto, even Sandy Mitchell, who was the only comedy in 40k. Jesus.
Today, the enemy shall know fear. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. What would you do? On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Shit.
We're here. We'll get through this, I know it.
Also, who had the good idea to have them literally charge?
We're here.
Guardsmen. They stand and fire with their tiny little flashlight guns. I was gonna say flashlight. That would be more Slanesh. That would be more. I remember reading one story with in the Caiaphas Cain books, and he ran across a bunch of Slaneshi cultists who they started to have a fight among themselves on who he'd shoot first, because it'd be the most erotic thing in their lives.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
And he just
breath,
calls them
there
all
can be
insane
no
and
peace.
just throws a grenade in between them.
I await your
And they all go like,
instructions.
ah!
Build routine 721 initiated.
Today, the enemy shall know fear. Yes, my lord.
Here's another thing they could have fixed. The guardsmen are
We're
they
here.
take way too long
The
to
Emperor protects.
restore.
We'll get through this, I
That's a
know
DACA. That's a lot of DACA.
Yes, sir. We're here. The Emperor protects.
Under fire.
Oh shit!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
We're gonna need some more Space Marines. I think the idea behind it is that they want you to use the what do you call it? The probe droid, but it keeps dying on me because the battery keeps on dying on it.
We're here.
Because they kept that
Beware
in for the
the
original
alien,
game, which is
the
so
mutant,
fucking
the
stupid.
heretic.
Oh no,
We will move ahead
just
and mark any enemy positions.
gonna run out of
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Oh, yeah, let's get to more Space Marines. Space Marines! I'll wait for that sequel to Space Marines. I can't remember the cover though. I can remember the cover though. Alright. If you can, post it up in the Discord.
Taking heavy fire.
There's a good few ones that are like really good for 40k. Like there's a lot of books that are really good for 40k.
What would you have me
But
do?
they're just not
Marine squad deployed. Awaiting
amazing
orders.
by standards of non-40k stuff. Gaunt's Ghosts,
Fear our
what's it called, the Damned 13, they're brilliant.
Scouts charge.
Sandy Mitchell, like I said,
Lining up on
40k, like
targets.
humor in 40k. Which still gets dark as fuck, of course. Oh look, it's indestructible during the kill animation. Forgot about that.
Prevent us. Made bold.
Damn. They are making me feel like the orcs are kind of overwhelming in numbers, so we got that going.
What is your order? Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
We're here.
We're clear. We don't want any more bears. That's a pretty
My faith is my
catchy
shield.
song, Homer. Where'd you hear it? I picked it up at the local mustache festival they have
Direct
each year.
us to the enemy. Awaiting orders.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
The enemy is in our sights.
Comics-wise, there's only one really good comic. There's a few of them, but there's only one really good 40k comic. And that's the one with the Blood Angels. Not the Blood Ravens, not these guys, but the Blood Angels. The ones, the insane vampire space marines.
My faith is my shield. Beware.
One broken.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Search commencing.
Alright, let's get these mother fucking cans out of the
The
way.
enemy is in our sights.
Taking hits.
Scouts charge.
Nowadays, that might be different though. I've been out of the loop
Attack.
of a lot of 40k
Search
stuff.
commencing.
Like, I know about the whole Primaris
Today
stuff.
the enemy shall know fear. My faith is my shield.
Retraven, the Magnificent. Oh.
Enemy is in our sights.
The Emperor protects.
Lining up our targets.
My faith is my shield.
Commencing infiltration.
Plus one the guardman squads, can't get them back.
Scouts charge.
Oh well. Been a bad place if you were in a 40k universe and crying over dead guardsmen.
The enemy is attacking.
So many books. Yeah, there
Lining up
is.
our targets.
Many of them are short. But the average one is about 400 pages. It'd be better if you thought about like the context of
Lining
it.
up our targets.
Was it a guardsman on the front of it? A space marine?
Are the enemies of the Emperor still drawn breath?
Chaos? It was.
Infiltrating enemy.
I used to
He who
write
stands
40k
with me
books
shall be my
for the
brother.
lols. I liked doing it. It was very easy to do. To the point where I did basically what was equivalent. It's called bolter porn,
I shall obey.
where it was
Build
just
routine 721 initiated.
a couple of space marines go to a thing. They have this really janky wooden dialogue. There's a lot of combat, and then one of them discovers something and they have to do something and it's a crisis of fate and blah blah blah. I also always thought that orcs needed to get more.
Consolidating position on the objective.
An entire storyline of the rise of an orc warlord.
Praise the Emperor.
During his birthing scene, which, yeah, that's,
Lining up our targets.
orcs are,
Scouts advance.
they're unique how they come into the world.
Scouts charge. On patrol. Yes, my lord.
Where's the fuck? God, he moves slow. Hurry up. Oh, good. Just made it.
Search commencing. Our aim is true. I sense danger. We will root it out. Our aim is true. Lining up our targets. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Taking heavy fire.
If you go on the lore section, the lore channel
Yes,
on our
most
Discord,
beneficent one.
you'll find so many suggestions I tossed out. If you go right back up to the top, find so many suggestions for 40k
I await your
stuff.
instructions.
And you know what? I even include Arch in it, even though I openly admit he is a piece of shit when it comes down to his politics.
Area secured.
But
Marine squad deployed.
he
Awaiting
knows his
orders.
40k. He just posted out a video on his channel about chaos cults.
Engaging the enemy.
Oculus Imperialis and Remedies. Oh, Namira,
Marine squad deployed.
from 40k Theories. She's liked some of my tweets.
At your command.
Nice. I like Twitter for that. Like all
The Emperor
Wes
protects.
Johnson has liked some of my stuff.
Getting into position.
Fucking Shea Gorath, anyone? I fucking know it.
Lining up our targets.
And Bill Corbett. Trojan go well so. Hell yeah.
Marine squad deployed.
Attack.
I've been on Twitter enough now that I've been having a ball. I don't know where
The Emperor protects.
so much hate is
Our
coming
aim
from.
is true.
And I'm not an idiot. I know for a fact.
The Emperor
It will
protects.
just sell really quickly.
Our aim is true.
Posted it in
On the
Discord.
left, brothers.
Grey Hunter.
The enemy must
Okay.
be nearby.
Squad deployed.
I've imported each bot for unwanted spam and advertising because they're technically advertising a site we don't want.
While the
to go to.
enemies of the Emperor
Thank
still
you.
draw
That
breath,
is the
veteran.
correct response. Alright, that's that mission completed. Dude, don't
I
stick your
must
gun
speak with the
right
captain.
at my face.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed.
Why are,
Tell your squad
why are
to
Blood
move
Ravens
ahead and
praising
clear
the
the
Emperor? They
company's
don't think he's a
path.
god.
Yes, brother librarian.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spiky boys. Filthy,
I
smelly
will
spiky
suffer
boys.
no trespass.
Your weakness does you little credit. I'm a chaos sorcerer. What can I say? Go to the next one. You fucking know it.
The Orc invasion is far more serious than we originally imagined. The Imperial Navy, with the help of the Blood Ravens battle barge, the Litany of Fury, has regained tenuous control of the space around the planet. However, the number of Orc troops and supplies that have reached planetside far exceeds our original estimates. The Orc menace has spread throughout the low-population areas of the planet. Civilians are fleeing in mass to the cities, where they hope the higher concentration of Imperial Guard can protect them. Due to our recent actions, we were
saw how
able
little
to
the Guard
destroy
could help.
several Orc forward encampments and kill many of their leaders. So we can expect at least a brief respite from further Orc attacks in this area. The Blood Ravens have returned to the capital city of Magna Bonum to prepare the defenses during
Magna
this
Bonum would be a
downtime.
great name for weed. Yeah, look at the updated map. I think that's pretty cool. Like, each one of these circles would be like 500,000 to 1 million orcs, right? Like the bigger ones. Here's the civilian population, The thing is, you know what you could do? You could say fuck the civilian population, as a lot of Space Marine chapters would do, and when it's done, just import new people. There's always more people. Always more people in the Imperium. I mean, alright, 70 billion million.
Brother Matil, second squad is to
Million
man those buildings
humans
opposite
die.
the market streets. Go!
Tons more over there.
Brother Tantheus, take ninth squad and shore up our defenses along our southern flank. We need those gun emplacements operational.
Don't deploy the guns right in front of the orcs.
That is correct, Brother Corrales. Begin executing Protocol 18. We will silence that orc artillery.
Gee, look at all that shrapnel.
My
It would be
lord,
great if you had a
I've
helmet.
taken the liberty of stationing my Imperial Guard around the key facilities, including the spaceport and power plant.
Your initiative is admirable, Colonel. But I need you to pull your men back to this location where they can concentrate their defense.
But if we abandon the spaceport...
We cannot hold the spaceport, Colonel. We have to maximize our defense in one location to assure victory. Do not mistake the Orcs' simple manner for stupidity. They are far more cunning than they may seem. Now go.
Yes, my lord. I do not agree with this course of action. Why are we sitting back waiting for the Orcs to strike? We should attack!
Blood
Surely
for the
it is
blood.
better
Oh, wait,
than
no,
doing
yes,
nothing.
No, my bad. I'm not evil.
You would have us meet the Orcs on open ground? That would be madness. It is written in the Codex Astartes that this situation calls for a defensive action.
And Robot Girly Man
You are
knows what's what.
Perhaps patience is the better virtue here.
Trust me, there'll be plenty of orcs to kill.
Brothers, the Orcs have overrun the city. This transgression shall not stand.
Yes, my lord.
We will fight until the last
Yes,
Orc
my lord.
is dead. Heavy bolter turrets have been made available to us. Be sure to place their defensive power wisely.
The Emperor
Landmines
protects.
are now available for placement in our enemy's paths.
No one will use them.
Faith is our
Reporting,
shield.
sir.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve. As you wish.
The Orcs maintain
Here
an
to
iron
serve.
grip on the city's strategic points. We must break
I
their hold
await your
and deny the Orcs
instructions.
their supplies.
They're
Mission
orcs. They'll hurl
accomplished.
rocks at you if they need to. Literally and figuratively.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste, yes, most beneficent one.
This is the only time you ever get to see the human, like the civilian. Oh, look at tiny people. I'm a running
Great
on.
sins.
Reporting, sir. Reporting, sir.
Oh, the fuck.
Awaiting orders.
Fear not the sight.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
The Emperor protects.
Yes, most beneficent one.
They're so tiny. Been hanging around John Morgan too much. Need to get John in for February. I know we got Shabby coming in and we got Raisin coming. Might have them on the same day. Get John and someone else.
Here to serve.
Maybe Dirt. We haven't had Dirt in a hot minute.
I shall obey.
This is timetable for
The Emperor protects.
Daka. God, Guardsmen get a much needed buff in in the sequels.
We
Oh, yeah.
are the Emperor's
Venerate
chosen.
the immortal Emperor.
I'm a wizard, yo!
With me, brothers.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord? Initializing build protocol. Most beneficent one.
Beneficent? You saying I smell? That's not what beneficent means. Oh. You saying I'm dumb? Evidently. Well, joke's on you, because that would have made me ignorant.
I shall obey.
Not dumb.
I will do as you ask.
What is your order? Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Yes, Lord.
This is the end part of Emperor.
Initializing build
Emperor.
protocol instructions.
Emperor. What we have to not hear that now.
We're here. Yes, my lord.
I need to pee in a bit, 'cause I drank coffee
Taking damage.
and some tea. At least I don't need shit. Oh, I take it back. There is another time you see the models in game. Not in this one, but when you see the DoW for the first time. If you side with the DoW, you get to see what happens to humanity on the planet you're at.
I will do as you ask.
Because the DoW,
The Emperor
they're not the
protects.
good guys. No one's the good guys in the 40k universe. Everything's
At your
shit
command.
all the time. I would like an interpretation of Space Marines from the eyes of, like, a stupid peasant farmer.
We are the Emperor's
There's
chosen. Orders received. Objective
a line
acquired.
from one of the books,
The enemy
and
is attacking.
Yes, most beneficent one.
the
Here to serve.
like some random peasant sees some
Marine
chaos
squad deployed.
Marines having an argument,
We are the Emperor's chosen.
and he literally like pisses himself and
What
starts
is your
vomiting
will?
out of sheer fear.
Onward
Like
to
all of
glory.
these
The sight.
like
The Emperor protects.
mega beings in front of them.
I await your
Like
instructions.
you know that that it's almost a meme at this point of like
Initializing
biblically
build. I await
accurate
your instructions.
angels that look like some weird album cover. Be not afraid, you know, the multiple wheels.
There is no
and
such
shit.
thing as innocence. Only degrees of guilt.
Reporting, sir.
It's kind of like that.
Yes, most beneficent
They might say
one.
be not afraid, but you're still gonna, you know,
With all
piss
due
blood.
Heavy fire.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Charge!
Daka daka daka.
At once. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. Feel my wrath. There is no such thing
The
as
blasted
innocence.
orcs have built
Only
their
degrees of
infernal
guilt.
structures within the city walls. Destroying these structures is vital if we are to regain control over the city.
Take and hold.
Shitty.
With
The
courage.
guy for Wolfenstein had a weird English accent. Bah.
Strategic point identified.
There is no such thing as
The
innocence.
Emperor
Fucking
protects.
General
Only
Melchett
degrees
from
of
Heresy
Blackadder.
grows from idleness. Moving out.
My faith is my shield.
What do you do?
To
We
me,
stand ready.
brothers.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Ravens, Angels. We haven't
An
seen
open
much
mind
of,
is like a
of
fortress
the,
with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
the Ravens
For the Emperor!
since there's a throwaway line
Yes,
in
most beneficent
the
one.
Space Marine game
With all due haste.
where they mention the events of Dawn of War 2.
Hope is the first step on the road to
You
disappointment.
get to see a few of them fighting, and that's it.
None can stand before us. Through discipline, we prevail.
Yes, Lord.
How you doing, Augusta? Dude, Kindle is fucking trash and can't see my description right now. I'm surprised you fucking have
Here
it.
to serve. I will do as you ask. I await your instructions.
Audible's not
I await
much
your
better if you're a creator,
instructions.
but if you're just some dude listening, it's
With
not
all due
terrible.
haste.
Never sign up with Audible. I remember the guys from the Sojourn, the Templin Institute in Stardock.
I stand ready.
They had to release a video being like, yeah,
Reporting,
so
sir.
they're a bunch of lying pieces of shit.
Taking heavy fire.
The Emperor protects.
Never
Praise
can
the
help it.
Emperor
But obviously,
for the honor of the
unless your name's
chapter.
Rose Black, I can imagine you're writing a book enough to have to worry about that. Although,
Agreed.
if any of you remember, we had a guest on last year for Bearded Ramblings, a good friend of
I
mine,
await your instructions.
Lush. She's actually an author. She wrote some
Initialize. I await your
or a
instructions.
novel.
I will
Instead,
do as you
no
ask.
time to focus on other things. I forget what it was called, which is weird because I helped proofread the
Walk
damn
softly
thing.
and carry a big gun.
God, look, civilian. Neutral, no owner. Let's see. Old man, tiny character. They look like the kids from fucking Black and White. Let's have some good time with
For the glory of the Emperor.
God damn, they're just pouring out, aren't they? Grenaded.
Let the grenade fly.
He who stands
Yeah, let the grenades fly. Fuck. Shit, we're getting slaughtered. Oh, that's
on
cool.
alert, brothers.
Dick.
The enemy must be nearby.
Oh, this game, you could easily get literally stun locked.
My
There's a
aim
trick
shall
you can
not
do if you're
falter.
playing the Eldar.
Venerate the immortal
Prison
Emperor.
weapon on its best tank stuns
Through the
enemies
destruction
by
of our
knocking them
enemies
up.
do we earn our
they're-
salvation.
They'll start firing up into the air and the like. So
We're
you
here.
can end up having this sort of stun lock effect
Yes,
going on.
my
That
lord.
is so bullshit if you're fighting them.
Yes, Lord.
It's rare that you have to fight more than one at a
Build
time.
routine 7 to 1 initiated.
Still, fuck that noise. Fuck
Taking
it.
heavy fire.
What are
Beware.
you doing? Move a few feet extra. You don't want.
Today the enemy shall not fear. On alert, brothers. The
Oh, I
enemy must
thought,
be nearby.
oh, of course, for the input. I thought, oh, I
Consolidating
could
position on the objective.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
There are ways around that. Some of which you can find right here on YouTube if you just think of the book in question, if you don't mind audio.
Here to serve.
That's all I'm saying on that. It's how I'm going through the Witcher right now. It's all here on YouTube. And yet, if I were to stream it,
Initializing
Knowledge is
build
power.
well, I
protocol.
suppose
Hide it well.
could be worse. It could be Pokemon right now. I'm gonna address that, by the way. Seeing that Luca also said
Hope
his
is
piece,
the
he was
first
probably gonna
step
say
on the
it
road to
when he's on.
disappointment.
We're having him on with Mickey Richards, not this Friday, but next Friday. Kind of stupid of her. Really stupid of her, actually.
Reporting, sir. Yes, sir.
Like,
Yes, my lord.
streaming entire episodes
Yes,
and
sir.
not in any way,
Yes, sir.
shape, or form altering them. Just, wow.
I stand
oh,
ready.
Cool. That's not
I shall never
gonna
tire.
cut it.
Taking damage. Taking heavy
It's
fire.
Avatar, don't fuck with Avatar. Well, when I do my streaming,
I serve.
like when we're watching stuff, I tend to
None
pause it a
can
lot
stand before us.
to interject. It's, and you know, even then you can make an argument that I'm still technically stealing shit.
I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. Charge!
I can't believe how ironic it is that the
Take and hold.
most that stream was taken down, not taken down, but most it was
Courage and honor. Charge!
Take and
Venerate
hold.
the immortal emperor.
claimed was for on the
I
topic of
await
like
your
on
instructions.
communism and shit.
Build routine 721 initiate instructions.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Awaiting orders.
Come on.
Engaging the enemy. Position secure.
Oh my god, we have to
Stay
stop
vigilant,
this
brother.
fucking artillery. We have to capture all of them?
Here to slow.
Always good to create what I like to call little war camps.
Initializing build
Hope is the
protocol.
first step on the road
Keeps
to
the
disappointment.
keeps the momentum aflowing.
I serve.
Feeling Gretchen
Do I
as
detect
fuck.
uncertainty
Re-upload
in
Kitchen
your
Nightmares
purpose?
and no one can stop me.
Charge!
Taking damage.
You could recreate them with like stick figures, like little what you call
Through
them?
the destruction of our enemies do we earn our
matchsticks.
salvation. None can stand before us.
Under
Yes,
fire.
most beneficent one.
Yeah, little Space Marine are going. Got it. Alright, now I do need to pee. So I'll be right back. Don't forget, guys, like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the night so far and haven't already done so. And don't forget, we also have our stream goal. Every little bit helps. Also going to re-top up on the whole coffee. One thing leads to another. latte, anyone? You know it. See the wire that goes into over to my thing.
Taking hits.
I was looking at really like fun gimmicky stuff I could buy for the channel. And I saw someone. Oh, I don't know who he was. It was.
Yes,
I think
my
Vosh
lord.
was looking at him.
Orders received.
And he had like this sort of orb. It was like an this sort of neon blue orb that was a light. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I don't know where I'd put it though.
Taking hits.
Great. The orcs aren't really slaughtering the civilians,
There is
I
no
know.
such thing as
That'd have been kind of interesting.
degrees of hate. Venerate the immortal Emperor. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Soundboard with fart noises. Fart noises are funny. Ooh, a
Hope
whole
is the first
soundboard.
step on the road to
That'd
disappointment.
be interesting. Like, I don't need this. We looked at a streamer deck, and I was remember when I was putting the computer together, and I was like, oh god, that can't be it.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Like, I've got no use out of that. But a soundboard? Would be something. Of course, all I have to do is just get an old 80s Casio and just be like... I'd be like Gene from Bob's Burgers.
With courage and honor.
You run away from me, motherfucker. Yeah.
Strategic point identified.
Too much... Too rich for your blood? What I thought. No, I like, after we get the RAM, I'll probably, I know one thing I want to do. I want to, and this is gonna, I'm gonna hate myself for this, but fuck it, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm probably gonna pre-order, Starfield. Now, I normally don't pre-order shit. I've been burned more than once. But, well, it's the closest we're gonna get to Elder Scrolls, the new Elder Scrolls, and it's gonna use the same engine. So, it'll be a good little test. Besides which, I am curious what the fuck Starfield is. And it's coming out this year. Peruvian barking frogs. Hell yeah. I'd have to pre-record a lot of that shit.
I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. Through the destruction of our enemies, we earn our salvation. Charge!
Wait, are they
Do I
endless?
detect
Are they just
uncertainty
keep on
in your
coming
eyes?
indefinitely?
No surrender! Marines, attack!
Charge!
I won't get gimmicky stuff. I'll get, like I said, I'll get things that'll help this channel first. After that.
One broken!
With courage and honor.
There.
I serve.
Orcs get nothing.
Under fire.
Orcs get nothing.
With courage and honor. Mind over matter. None can stand before us. At your command.
Except for bolters. They get tons of bolter rounds.
Through discipline, we prevail. At your command. With courage and honor. Charge! Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. Through discipline, we prevail. With courage and honor.
I have to capture all strategic points. Fuck that.
I shall
That's a
never
busy
tire.
work right there.
Mind over matter. Do I detect uncertainty?
They
in
won't
your
expect
purpose?
us coming from behind.
I will destroy their minds.
Ambush Space Marine type.
Charge! Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? Feel
Daka?
my wrath. I shall
Daka.
never tire. At once. Through discipline, we prevail. I can sense the enemy. They are close. Mind over matter.
Taking heavy fire.
Feel my wrath.
The enemy is attacking.
At your command.
More Daka.
At your command.
Please.
Feel my wrath.
Meanwhile, this orc horde over there is kind of losing
Strategic point identified.
its momentum.
At once. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. At once. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. I will destroy their minds and burn their
Not them
bodies.
breeding. Nope. It's a green genocide. There we go. We did it, Patrick. The city is saved. That's the step so far.
Knock it off, all of yous. We's moving out. We's not gonna stay and fight. I's the biggest orc here, which means I's the leader of yous lousy bunch of gits.
And look at my hair. It's grey.
We've been waiting and waiting to fight these Marine boys, and we's gonna stomp them back good. To do that, we need the strength of all the boys, not a small, weak mob of
It's like,
rats like you
Shakespeare.
boys. I use your skull for something besides thumping. We's orcs, and we's were made for fighting and winning. Sure thing. You're the boss. We's gonna go get Big Boss Orc Among Us.
Orcamongus.
He got something special planned for these humies.
Days, humies. I wonder how Earth would handle a space orc invasion. Probably horrifically bad. Really bad. The best we could do would be turning it into a radioactive wasteland by launching nukes. But they would probably be okay after a generation or two. If like a WAW showed up and not just like a raiding party, we would be in... I don't know how long we'd last. Like, we deploy everything. Every nation on Earth, every person on Earth could have a gun and like 1,000 rounds of ammunition. How many bullets do you think it would kill a regular orc, right? Like, a Gretchen, sure, that'd be easy. Like a regular orc, 40, 50. If we lived long enough to build machines to try to stop them, that'd be kind of interesting. Guns that would be designed to cut through walls.
The defense of the city of Magna Bonum was a success. The orcs caught us off our guard, but not unprepared. I will not underestimate these aliens again. It is clear now that their primary push was towards the capital city, and they have moved in to attack with a speed I have rarely seen a military force capable of achieving. I have read reports of orc clans who focus on fast strikes, but I did not realize they could be so coordinated. It is as if something is driving the orcs here, some unknown desire or instinct. The Imperial Guard regiments watching over the city are decimated and will not be resupplied for at least 24 hours. The orcs will renew their attacks far sooner. Our scouts are reporting a force massing 50 kilometers from the city that dwarfs the group that attacked Magna Bonum. And reports from civilians speak of a mighty orc who leads them. Bigger and more cunning than the rest. If the capital city falls, this planet will not be far behind. I cannot allow this to occur.
I save one more planet and I get a free coffee at Space Starbucks. Offer to blow off the orcs, overlords, stem the tide of bloodshed. Oh, blow all of them. They don't have any dicks, they don't have any sex. There's really not much we could do. It's not so bad though. We'd last even less against Tyranids. Ironically, we do best against the Imperium. If the not Space Marines per se, but if the Imperial Guard were to land with, like, say, maybe 1 million dudes, we'd win. But it would be a long fight. And, like, they would just glass cities. If they had ships, we'd be fucked. If they just dropped their stuff and then left, which is something the Imperial might do. Look at all those red marks. It's getting bad. Destroy Xenos. Wow, I agree. We have to teach the orc how to love. No joke, that's how the DoW tried to do it at one point. They tried to show them how great it'd be to live under the greater good by dropping a bunch of, like, things that the orcs might like, and the orcs just beat each other with the things. Like, they dropped them things that, like, make unlimited food, and they just smashed each other over the head with them.
Everything is ready, boss.
It's Gorguts, but it's not Gorguts.
Loomis
It's
is in for a good
Orcamungus.
stomping. This is gonna be the best fight of their miserable lives.
Just make sure it's the last fight of their lives.
I don't take orders from you, Hughie.
We've held up our side of the bargain, have we not? You wanted a new planet to wage war on.
Why would an
We
orc
have given
need
it to
any
you.
help to find a
You
fight?
wanted to face the Imperium's greatest warriors, the Space Marines. They are here. We've even provided you with weapons and Imperial
Ah,
tanks
yes,
to use on the
sorcerer
battlefield.
backstory.
And all we ask in return is that you keep the Imperials distracted from our operations here.
You've kept your word, but that still don't mean you can order the orcs around.
My apologies. We've delivered the last of the weaponry. They're in the hands of your servants. We'll take our leave now. I respectfully request that you keep the Marines busy for as long as you can.
We'll keep them more than busy. We'll keep them dead.
The thought of kowtowing to these creatures.
They're spores. They're actually big mushroom people.
Orcs are a tool, nothing more.
When they die and when
an
they
effective one, I
they get
might add.
bigger, they spray tiny microscopic spores all
But I
around.
dislike providing such unpredictable aliens with our own weaponry. Lord Bear.
That's why they don't have
Orcs
gender.
are not unpredictable.
Though they kind of, let's be
Quite
honest
the
with them.
contrary. You can rely on them to turn against you, but they will honor.
I mean, they do
our
identify as
agreement
he's.
as long as we provide
He's
them
the
with
big boss.
enemies to satiate their battle lust. If we intimidated them into doing our bidding, showed them our strength, they would take pause before betraying us. You cannot intimidate something that knows no fear. Trouble yourself no longer with the orcs. We will have what we came
This
for and be
motherfucker's
gone
meant to be
before they finish
10,000
with the
years old. He
Imperials
doesn't know how to work
and
orcs.
turn on
Okay,
us.
sure.
Why is we talking with them humies instead of fighting with them? Them smelly chaos boys is weak. Not nearly enough of a challenge for the boys. If they were strong like orcs, they wouldn't need us to fight for them. We'll take their guns and their help, and when we're done chopping up all the humies, we'll come back here and chop them up as well.
Squig off.
Orbital imagery shows a heavy concentration of orcs in the area. We must secure a location and establish a base before destroying the war boss and his clan. Combine the holy fire of the whirlwinds with the jump packs of our assault marines. Cleanse this area.
Whirlwind here. His wrath falls from the heavens.
Beep boop.
They will never see it coming.
Okay, are they like glitched?
Preparing whirlwind missile battery to fire.
Awaiting orders.
Stop.
Activating jump pack.
Jump pack, baby. Time to kill you, baby. Jump pack, Marines kinda suck in these games.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Initiating attack protocol 23. We are the Emperor's chosen.
So Roger Broadway.
Heresy grows relentless. Direct us to the enemy.
They didn't even give us any melter bombs. This is kind of stupid. We need at least one more squad or fully upgraded or whatever.
Fear denies faith. To the skies. Taking damage.
Elf King. Is Elf King in the chat?
Fall back.
Our scouts report the war boss is in the vicinity of this location. It seems a second orc clan has gathered between us. They are heavily defended on this plateau. They must be eliminated to clear a path to the war boss.
War boss. Boss of war. Perhaps even war, but we don't want to get too crazy.
Strategic point identified.
Respond to my post in the Discord. Oh, okay.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Let's see.
What is your will, yes, most beneficent one?
I'd hope so. Elf's running amok. Well, look, I'm gonna level with you. Like yous know, I've known Elf for years. His whole low energy scam was literally that, a scam. Elf now has free run of the place. At any moment, any one of yous can be killed. I mean, you should have read between the lines, you know? But let's see. Tell them to get on the goddamn chat if they want. If they want to engage with the community, they know where to find me.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Assault Marines are now available to us. They can be built from the chapel barracks.
Instructions.
Oh great, more assault Marines. That's what I want. That's me being sarcastic, by the way. I don't actually want them. They kind of suck. Let's give me some good old-fashioned tactical minds.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Smite was a game that didn't last very long. I don't want to hear anyone saying, "Oh, it's good for you."
Here to serve. With all due
Speaking of it, though,
Marine squad deployed.
Dawn of War 3 tried to be Smite. That was a fucking disaster.
We stand ready. Maintain attack formation. We are the Emperor's chosen. Yes, my lord.
Don't know if any of you guys stream tomorrow. I haven't put it down as one yet, but I didn't have today one, and I'm feeling it.
Here to serve.
I'm not quite sure what I could give you.
Yes,
there's been a few games that I can play, but just... we'll see. No promises.
The enemy is attacking!
Well, good. It's kind of the enemy. It's what they do.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Ever vigilant.
Okay, we're gonna need to...
At your command. Weapons at ready. It is time.
I need to expand our resources. Lebensraum, if you will.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor. Direct us to the enemy.
In later games, having like a bunch of Space Marines armed with heavy bolters just really put through the games.
Area secure.
Wait, are those knobs? Those are knobs. Not good. We aren't very well equipped to deal with the knob. You know, the little knobby knob? That isn't so little, but actually very big because penis.
Knowledge is power.
Penis joke.
Hide
Penis
it
joke.
well.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Vermintide 2 looks pretty cool if you played it. I played the demo of either Vermintide 2. Yeah, that's the one with the Chaos guys. Yeah. First one's with Skaven, the second one's Chaos. I played the demo of that. And on its own, when you're playing it by yourself, it's very hard. But yeah, co-op is pretty fun. I was actually thinking of playing Vermintide in when we get RAM for this computer. Because it should be able to run it. Maybe not on the finest settings known to man, but you know.
Yes, sir.
Still pretty good.
I exist to serve.
Dude.
Dude, he stands with
dude, you're being very uncool right now, dude.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Dude.
Yes,
that shit costs money. No respect for other people's items.
Beware the alien. The mutant. They had it. Agreed.
Yes, sure.
To say, at least they keep you on your toes in this version.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one.
I want to get... Come on, 90...
With all due haste.
Oh, my eyes. Felt a little weird. You've only been doing this for 2 hours and 10 minutes? Okay, cool. I want to get more into the Warhammer Fantasy.
And carry a big gun.
I do like the I do love the stuff leading up to the end times. Once the end times happen, that can fuck. Whoa! What happened? Oh shit! I double clicked out of the game. Hold on, let's go back in. Hold on. All my setup's fucked up now. Let me see. There we go. See, old computer, that would have been the end of things.
My knowledge is at your
This,
disposal.
let's go right back in. Oh, yeah.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I will do as you ask. I await your instructions. With all due haste.
Yeah, the Warhammer Fantasy stuff is brilliant.
I stand ready.
I love Total Warhammer 3.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
Oh dear. La 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 la. We gotta wait a little bit. See if this lag will end, which it will eventually. Oh, I think I remember what causes the lag. There we go.
The enemy is attacking.
So,
Onward to glory, ever vigilant.
oh, how can we get up here? I'm wondering.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, jetpacks.
I stand ready. None can stand before us.
Praise the Emperor.
I swear, when I was the first year I went to college, community college, I started hanging out with a bunch of 40k people, and hold on, let's just say one. Come on, there we go. Exit to Windows, exit. I'll just turn the game off and on again real quick. I was in, what was it? college, and I actually recorded some footage from this game off my phone and showed it to them, and everyone was like, oh wow, that's really cool. Looking back at it now, that was such an early 2000s thing to do. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like there was no way to clip it around like that. What was this, 2005? 2016? No. Have here in credits. It will, right at the end of it. I don't remember when this was made. But anyway, that lag, I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but that'll clear up in a little bit. Not happening on my end, by the way. It's happening on my screen. Oh my god, characters just drop so easily.
Follow my lead. Confirmed.
Now the audio isn't clicking in right. Don't be like this, brah. 2004? Yeah, that sounds about right.
We shall know no fear.
Objective acquired.
Faith and duty.
Yeah, audio's failing to load. Not completely, just some elements are failing to load. It's kind of weird. Maybe I'll turn it on and off again. Sound. Okay. Ambient off, ambient off, ambient off, and ambient off. Except, resume. Options. Sound. Ambient on. Oh, everything back on. Nope. Okay. This is a bit weird.
Follow my lead. Faith and
It's
duty.
never a well-made game, I'll say that.
Agreed.
Ah, see? Even Gabriel agrees.
Build routine 721 initiated. With all due haste.
Come on. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100.
I shall never tire.
Well, I will.
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Okay, so
Understood. Fear our
I
wrath.
said I'd stream a little longer than normal today. So we'll try to push for like 4 hours.
The machine cult is ready to be requisitioned. Build it to gain access to vehicles.
Take and hold.
$30, $40, $50, and $60, and $150. There.
We are united in his service.
Who is he?
We are
Some call
united
him
in his service.
Robert.
Space Marines, advance! Confirmed. I shall not fail.
They actually do mention the Emperor having a name at one point.
My aim
Like an
shall
actual
not
name,
falter.
but I never...
At once.
It's a weird ass thing.
With courage and honor.
Space Marines, advance! For the Emperor. For terror.
Okay.
I will do as you ask.
Alright, we can now deploy vehicles.
Build routine 721 initiated.
So we can now have tanks and the like. Tanks. For all the good memories. So long, tanks for all the fish. I'd warn you all, but oh dear.
With all due haste.
$80 and $90. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Really don't like the idea of going in here without
Follow
tanks.
me into battle. Whirlwinds and their long-range artillery are being made available. Build them from the machine cult. We shall know no fear.
Okay, so we can deploy dreadnoughts and whirlwinds. Fuck that noise. It's dreadnoughts. It's just going to be dreadnoughts. 2, 4, 6. Nothing but dreadnoughts. Our sweet boy dreadnoughts are just going to fuck shit up. And they're gonna waddle like toddlers, which is funny. Come on. Anyway, everyone knows the best artillery are by the Guard. Guard have superior artillery. See, we didn't even hear him.
I will purge the unclean.
Let's have a look at our little boy walking about.
By his word.
Beep, boop.
Moving out. I will be there soon. Take me into battle. I will be there soon. Take me into battle.
This is the future of healthcare in America. Anyone who's like really ill becomes a death bot. You have to admit, it's not a bad system. Wait, speaking of bots. More things don't change.
Follow my orders.
Well, so we don't want to follow your orders. You ever think of that? I didn't actually. It's never been brought up once. Really? No, of course it has. Idiot.
Confirmed.
He is an idiot. Everyone point and laugh at him. Deathbot sounds useful, right?
By my command.
You
Attack!
can be sent in to destroy all the libertarians. Don't like
Space
the
Marines,
idea
advance!
of people not just being left open
By my
to
command.
exposure.
Attack!
How's that for irony? Not only do they not like their tax dollars being spent
I serve
on the
mankind.
Deathbot program, They also don't like the idea of being killed by said death bots.
By my command, attack! My aim shall not falter. For the glory of the Emperor.
My powers are yours to command.
Oh shit, my We need more. More.
Initializing build protocol.
Maintain attack formation.
For the
Some
honor
of them don't
of
show
the
for you.
chapter.
Can't nuke them. Alright. Give me a second. No? You don't want to pop up because the RAM is too low? Oh, okay. That fucking sucks. Can't see them on YouTube on your chat.
Fear our wrath.
Yeah, that's odd.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
I've been putting off just going to have a look at that.
As you wish. With all due haste.
No more excuses. Nine, 10, 11, 12. More death bots, please.
I will crush those who stand before me.
Or you can crush those who
To
stand
me,
before
my
you.
brothers.
Terminators are fucking awesome. But dreadnoughts are pretty cool too.
Orders received.
With me, brothers. Through the destruction of our enemies do we
Not going
earn our
anywhere until you get
salvation.
yourselves a bold guy. Bold guy who likes to fist things. Like Doomfist out of
I will crush those who stand before me.
Overwatch.
I will be there soon.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go. YouTube be glitching. YouTube be acting weird for sure. Hell, Bill was saying yesterday that he thought YouTube was down. Wonder if shit's hitting a left fan. We can't be having that. Here. Let's see what's going on when I do this. YouTube. Not now. No. Home. Me. There I am. Problem with the server. Retry. Okay, cool. Well. Report. Unwanted commercial and spam. Report. Thanks, we've received your report. You better. What's going on with YouTube? Like, what's the problem?
We are united in his service.
Orders received.
If this keeps up, I probably will end the stream
Maintain
in about
attack
half
formation.
an hour then.
Orders received. Target that vehicle.
Brutal.
glory of the Emperor.
Stay vigilant. Understood.
I will be there soon.
Build routine 721 initiated.
We will establish a forward base at this location to facilitate
Oh.
ready access to Space Marines. We will need many to ensure the war boss
I
is
shall
dead
obey.
and buried. Thermoplasma generators are available. They
I
will provide us
exist to
greater
serve.
access to power.
I will do as you ask.
To me, my brothers.
Understood.
Alright, where's the next, we got through, we got on the river? Oh no, the trees are all dead. Ah. Fair enough. Well, so long as you guys can still see the stream and interact, that's all that matters.
Maintain attack formation.
I
will
see them, I'll
purge the
pop in
unclean.
and delete them myself, if you guys don't. It's all the same. Anyway, I am very groggy. But we still have an hour and a half to
Maintain
go
attack
unless there's
formation.
major tech issues.
Maintain attack formation. Moving out.
I think I should have done was restart the computer before beginning.
Build routine 721
Been on all day.
initiated.
Memory is a big issue, bigger than I realized. Had I known, I might have waited another week. But, I mean, at that point, how long have I been waiting for? Like a year? No.
Orders received.
And then, of course, how long did it take for this damn thing to arrive? Jesus Christ, that was annoying.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
I knew FedEx was struggling with the virus and the time of year and Brexit, but I didn't realize it was that bad.
Understood.
I will do as you ask.
Now we'll make
Maintain attack formation. Moving out. Orders received.
I have a feeling we're about to fall into a trap. Because we are, yo.
Initiating attack protocol 23. Initiating attack protocol 23. For the Emperor! Glory to the name of the Emperor!
That one there.
Moving out. Objective log.
I like how his last word was orc. It'd be kind of like if my last word was person. Person! Human! I never end up
I
being
will
in the
be
right
there soon.
position. I always spread out. Way too much.
Moving out.
Doing a spready? Doing a spready?
I will be there soon. I will purge the unclean.
You guys go on ahead.
Identifying targets. Take me into battle for the Emperor. Die! Die! Die!
Jeez, that's a lot of knobbly knobs. That's a lot of knobbly knobs. Alright everyone.
Foretelling.
Into battle.
Preparing space time. Strategic point identified. Strategic point identified.
Good thing their
We
AI
shall
is
know no
shit.
fear.
I will do as you ask. I shall obey.
Uh-oh, I remember this. This is where the Squigoth shows up, and see, it's a big fucking trench, so we can do his ram attack. Now, you'd think because I know that, I wouldn't fall for it. But where's the fun in that?
Build routine 721 initiated.
Take me into battle. I will purge the unclean. I will be there soon.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
So of course we're all going to charge it all at once. Everything we have.
For the glory of the Emperor. Look at that monstrosity. My aim shall not I have heard legends of such beasts, but I have never seen one. Men, concentrate your fire. We must take this creature down. Fall in!
It's a it counts as a vehicle. All it says is counts as a vehicle. Later on it's a demon.
Follow me into
So the Grey
battle.
Knights are like defensive.
Follow me into battle. For the Emperor. By my command, attack! We are united in his service. Space Marines, advance! Follow me into battle. Space Marines, advance!
Alright, you kind of regret not building artillery.
We shall know no fear.
Maybe, but we still gotta fall
With all
back.
due haste.
Because if not, we gonna die. And I really don't like that idea one iota. I surely don't. I'm awfully too
I
young
will
to
do as you
die.
ask.
Really, the orcs aren't following us? What sort of orcs are these? We blew up like a quarter of their home and we're like, follow us, but you
Orders
can't.
received, brother.
They're like,
Weapons at
you know
ready.
what?
It
We
is
probably
time.
can't follow you.
Take me into battle. To me, my
It's good that we've
brothers.
evolved as people. Ooh.
Agreed.
I don't know what it is about warfare, but it's so relaxing. Dude, 4X games can be some of the most... Like Hearts of Iron 4, watching thousands of like little icons moving across the screen. Yeah, I don't get it either. But I'm in a good place right now.
They will never see it coming.
Blind fire? Yes, please. Alright, we got about another hour to go. No, I don't like the sound of that. Let's make it... Yeah, let's do another hour, and then I'll see how I feel at that end of that hour. How about that? In the meantime, if you are enjoying it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to join the links in the description. Down in the doobly-doo down there, you'll see it. And if you want to help out in a more financial way, we have our stream goal. Ends up me getting some headphones.
I exist to serve.
Don't forget that on Wednesday we have 3 drinks minimum. Billy Gray and I will be talking about cooking while watching cooking shows and other things related to cooking.
My aim shall not falter. Agreed.
For the Emperor.
Then on Friday, Scientist Mel will be joining us for our return to Oh, there's the old war boss. Later games, they use the same character model to make builds. It's natural. This one's just kind of
the Emperor.
As you command. His will be done.
There is actually like 10-hour ASMR 40k videos. Like distant sounds of battle between guardsmen and
Triangulating attack coordinates.
so it's a 10-hour battle between Necrons. All you hear is this. Shit. Never get the squid on these goddamn tanks over here.
An easy objective.
Is some motherfucker? No. Ah.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
The machine
Drive your
is
fucking
prepared.
artillery.
Orders received. None shall stop us.
Hey buddy, did you learn to fire your artillery right? My first day.
Attacking as ordered. Onward to glory!
Looted tanks.
Cleanse, purge, kill!
For the Emperor.
Jeez.
Agreed. For the glory of the Emperor.
I serve. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
For terror.
Cleanse, purge, kill!
An easy objective.
Onward to glory!
Whoa.
Space Marines, advance! Follow me into battle.
So many tanks. Jesus Christ.
Follow me into battle.
Maintain attack formation.
To me, my brothers! By my command, attack!
There's
Follow me into battle.
I can sense the enemy. They are close. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? Feel my wrath.
He's running out.
Through
He's
the
running out.
destruction of
Base.
our enemies do we earn our salvation.
We're clawing our
Faith
way
and
to
duty.
success.
Understood.
Yeah.
Orders received.
Lofi war beats.
Commencing attack.
She's a sister of battle, just kind of like studying scripture with like a servo skull behind her.
At once. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Orders received.
Through discipline, we prevail.
Understood.
At your command.
Oh my god.
With courage and honor, I serve. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
With courage and honor. With courage and honor.
Oh, with honor.
My wrath.
Go. Right,
Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Need at least 2 more squads. Oh, you ain't going anywhere. And I also want you guys to...
Take me into battle. I will crush those who stand before me.
No. Yes.
Take me into battle.
You will all be launchers. Missile launchers. And you will all be plasma guns because pretty. It's a very viable tactical choice. Shit.
With our new haste.
Well, that's what we can do while we're waiting for them all
At
to show
once.
up.
At your command. Mind over matter. will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. Through discipline, we prevail.
Alright.
We shall know no fear.
Let us...
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Good.
At once. None can stand before us. Feel my wrath.
Stay vigilant, brother.
They will never see it coming.
Engaging the enemy. Initiating attack protocol 23. Engaging the enemy.
7, 5. This is like the closest it gets to a boss for now. There are bosses later on, but... Or a boss. No, my bad. There's another. Now this is the first main one. And it's kind of kicking our ass. It's almost.
Feel my wrath.
Oh, there we go.
Feel my wrath. With courage and
Kind of
honor.
like, oh, I'm out of here. The boss is dead as well. That's good.
Fear our wrath.
None can stand before us.
That is...
Feel my wrath. At once.
Oh, the boss is alive. Fuck. You killed more pets, you did.
Purge, kill. For the glory of the Imperium. Attacking as ordered. Not just stop us.
Do it. And he's dead. So ends not more guns. Long may his character model be used. Oh, yeah.
Fear our wrath. Onward to glory!
Kill the war boss and destroy his entire base.
Onward to glory!
Well, the worst of it's done now.
Fear our wrath.
For the glory of the Emperor.
And we have to find every last building that... It's kind of like an
Orders received.
annihilation mission in Age of Empires.
Agreed. We shall know no fear.
Maintain attack formation. Moving out.
Check there. Let's get on.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
And after that, God comes. Ah.
Space Marines!
There it is.
Space Marines, advance!
Onward to glory! Attacking as ordered. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Games like this are kind of like dying. Yes, dying. This don't have the appeal. I mean, let's be honest, we all want to have this sort of what's the name of it? Smite, not Smite. Esports. Appeal. StarCraft was probably the best at that.
Brother Tantheus?
Burned beyond recovery of his gene seed, along with Brother Michaelis. Nothing was left of them save for ash. They burned from the inside out.
Anything else to report?
The Orc warboss has been destroyed, but we saw a dropship leave the area. Captain, she bore the 8-pointed star.
The mark of the ruinous powers of
And
chaos.
Jeff Holiday.
The forces of chaos. Here? Now? Tartarus has endured several Black Crusades led by the terrible Chaos Champions. However, it seems too convenient that orcs and these heretics are here at the same time. But I trust the eyes of our scouts. Isidore, do you sense anything?
No, I have sensed nothing. But if the nature of Brother Tantius's demise is any indication, then they would have a sorcerer with them who would be capable of masking their presence, especially with all the background static caused by the orcs.
Ah, our honored guest has arrived. Who is it?
Inquisitor Mordecai Toth, protector of the Emperor's divine word and will.
Is he here to take command?
An Inquisitor may have near unlimited power. Yes, he can commission the service of any Imperial citizen, from peasant to planetary governor, but...
How do you
I shall
not
not
know
cede
that?
command of my Space Marines to him, Inquisitor or not. Then why is he here? Does he suspect one of us of heresy? He is an Inquisitor. They
Isidore's like,
suspect
"I'm not
everyone
evil."
of heresy.
You're
If chaos
probably
taints this world, then that explains his presence. We must share with him what we discovered. Inquisitor Toth, welcome to Tartarus.
Thank you, Captain.
He looks like the
But
dude
we have
from
little
Fable
time
2,
for courtesies.
the mage.
You and your men must leave Tartarus. Now.
Seriously, like it's not cool. And if he was for once, if you listen to him, he would have he'd have been right. All right, we've gone to the next.
The
mission.
orcs have been repelled, and the war boss has been defeated.
And the audio's been
But
fixed.
this war is far from over. The orcs still threaten to overcome several major population centers, and could mass more than a large enough force to overwhelm the Imperial armies present on the planet. We have bought time, nothing more. But this is no longer a primary concern. Our scouts have recovered evidence that the forces of chaos, the great enemy, may be operating on this planet, right under our very noses. We must
Chaos
face this
in a
foe
Dawn of
wherever
War
they
game?
stand.
Insane.
If there is even a chance that they are here, we must seek them out and destroy them. Inquisitor Toth is demanding that we leave the planet. But of all the powers his position grants him, commandeering a Space Marine company is not one of them. I must admit that I find his presence unwelcome so soon after the events on my homeworld of Cyrene. Inquisitors have a way of inflaming a guilty conscience. And that I do not need right now.
Captain, tell me of your interests. They're totally okay. What a man and a Grox do together in the privacy of their own home is between them and the Emperor. I never said anything about sex stuff. Yeah, look, we killed the war boss, and then it's just like nothing's changed. It's just nothing but rah. Orcs, 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 orcs. A new lead. Okay. Now we'll go for another hour. No more coffee, though. I don't want to be going
This
to the
warp
toilet at
storm
4
could
o'clock
trap
in the
us
morning.
here for a month or for a century. We cannot risk staying here. We must evacuate Tartarus before it arrives in 3 days' time.
The Imperial Guard and Holy Fleet can attend to the evacuation. The Blood Ravens have more pressing matters to contend with.
Such as?
I believe agents of chaos have taken strong root here.
I sense no taint here. Even
Master
so,
your taint.
were there a chaos presence on Tartarus, it is better we leave them here with the orcs than waste more lives fighting them. We could wish no worse fate for either of our enemies, and to be trapped with the other. But we must leave here now.
That is a matter for my brothers and I to decide.
We don't need to look directly
We will
at each
use
other.
these
I'm
3
just gonna
days to
pose.
settle our affairs and satisfy our suspicions. Meanwhile, you have our transports to facilitate evacuation.
Colonel Brom, the captain and I must attend to matters of faith. If you would leave us, please.
But surely this involves me as a...
Forgive me for not being clear on the matter. I said please, when in fact I meant now.
Dick.
This does involve him. You should
Typical
have shown him
beta
a modicum of
energy
respect.
right there.
Captain, you uncovered extensive heresy on your home world. Cyrene, was it?
That has nothing to do with the events here on Tartarus.
But I believe they do.
And I'm
You
the one with
requested
the
the
giant
Inquisition
necklace.
undertake an exterminatus, the destruction of your planet's entire populace, which we obliged.
I still fail to see...
Captain, I am not questioning your loyalty, but I must wonder if your actions on Cyrene have not affected your judgment. Perhaps that was a poor choice of words.
Oh, bitch.
I merely fear that you might see
It is a
chaos,
literal phallic
but it does
metaphor.
not exist. I ask that as a loyal subject of the Emperor, you serve the Imperium's interest before your own agenda.
Captain, that Inquisitor had no right to speak to you in such manner.
What's the name of that voice actor?
Perhaps he is right. The coming storm will trap our enemies here, where they can consume one another.
And what if the forces of chaos escape the system before the storm?
Or the
no,
fact that they're
we will
servants
not
of
use
chaos,
this freak
so they
occurrence
probably
as an
summoned the
excuse to
storm.
avoid our enemies, or our responsibility. They are here for a reason, and we will discover that reason.
We are with you, brother
A
Captain.
demon.
As always.
A giant fat demon. Hey!
The humans are coming your way in full force. You should hear their heavy feet long before you see them, and smell them long before that.
Oh, fucking shade. From an NB elf. Oh, I'm sorry.
Orbital Command has indicated the
Eldar.
dropship landed in this general proximity. We've discovered a path, Captain. It's obvious someone has been digging here.
Cut by orcs?
I've never seen an orc lend such a careful hand to a task.
If it wasn't
Yeah, that's
orcs,
meant to be
then it
Cyrus.
must be the forces of chaos.
And these people have like characters.
We will follow this path and discover the truth behind what has transpired here.
Music sounds like from Nexus, the Jupiter incident. Bring Force Commander and Librarian to the end of the path, discover to the
The
region.
sacred artifact will now be available to us. Construct it, and we will have access to
I
powerful
await your
abilities.
Instructions. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
The Inquisition.
How can I serve?
I'm old, but I still have a badass mohawk.
What is it you desire? While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol. Build routine 721 initiated.
Wait until those are built and then we can start.
Scouts ready.
Marine squad deployed. Yes, my lord.
Yes. Colonel Brom taking command.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't. They'd slap.
On my way.
Marine squad deployed. Direct us to the enemy.
Yes? By order of the Inquisition, I am taking command here.
We don't have to do it, you say. Bet you never heard that before in your life, huh? Yeah, and how long do you normally live for? For like, what, 75 years?
Marine squad
Scrub.
deployed. Grows from idleness.
I stand ready.
Puts a space
With
marine
me,
jobs.
brothers. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Mind over matter. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
A smidge.
I shall never tire.
I will, of this same looping animate voice.
Fear not the Psyker.
None
Orcs,
can stand
attack!
before the Inquisition.
Wait. They weren't attacking.
At your
They were
command.
fleeing.
What could inspire fear in an orc?
Usually another
What is it
orc
you desire?
or anything that breaks their morale.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
We need money. Cash, cash, money. Need this thing. That'll give us money. Let's see if we can beat this before the hour's up. Ooh, I kind of like this song.
Position secure.
Strategic point identified.
Sort of almost spy vibe to it.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Objective logged.
Mind over matter. Fear not the Psyker. I stand ready.
We need the rest of these bloody guys in front of you.
Fear not the Psyker.
$50, $60, $70, yeah.
Area secured.
I can sense the enemy. They are
I
close.
await your instructions.
Once I get the RAM for this computer, what I'll do
With
is
all due
I
haste.
will
Yes, Lord.
give you guys a 24-hour stream. Of what? Well, it probably actually will be Skyrim, believe it or not, because I want to check out all those new fangled mods and such. Probably also gonna need a new hard drive as well, like a backup.
Build routine 7
I
to
am
1
ready to pass
initiated.
judgment.
Scouts here.
Yes. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
But both of those can't take won't be too much. Let's make sure the power can take
Yes,
it.
most beneficent one.
Okay.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions. As you wish.
Fear not the Psyker.
Oh, in the next 2 days, the next episode of Book of Boba Fett is coming out. The only show I'm currently watching right now that isn't like YouTube based. A 24-hour Skyrim
is like a
today,
fortress
say
with
less.
its gates unbarred and unguarded.
There's a few
Fear
new
not the Psyker.
DLC and of course a bunch of mods that I haven't tried out
My
yet.
knowledge is at your disposal.
We've done this one 100 times before, so it won't be all that shocking.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Something is not right
Knowledge is
here.
power.
These
Hide it
orc
well.
bodies do not look like they were dispatched by Imperial hands. We must proceed with caution.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
I've yet to Skyrim say what did take people's lives, might as well with the
I
last
stand
one, set
ready.
Yeah.
Getting into position.
Eldar.
Perhaps we will mistaken
Scouts
about the
charge.
presence of the forces of chaos.
Be it Eldar or Chaos.
God, that is
I will have
Scouts
answers
advance.
either way.
Lining
Press
up
on.
our targets. Yes, my lord.
Eldar, the most
Strategic point identified.
weakest.
Strategic point identified.
The weakest of the weakest. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there's nothing really to like at this point you know what Skyrim's all about. If it hasn't appealed to you then, it won't appeal to you now. But I don't know. It'll be fun.
Mission accomplished.
The Emperor protects.
I'm not touching it until all my mods can be reinstalled though.
Yes,
To the
Lord.
rally point!
Shit.
Under fire!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Returning to battle.
I will do as you ask. I shall obey. I will do as you ask.
That sucks to be you.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Commencing infiltration.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol. Yes, most beneficent one.
Nopers, watch Bethesda do Skyrim ES6. Oh god, I hope not. I already spent enough money on this to get a whole new computer.
On alert, brothers.
Scouts ready.
The enemy must be nearby.
I'm also waiting for them
First
to
step on the
declare
road to disappointment.
Sims 5, you know? Are there going to be mods? Yeah. Okay, low energy videos won't be seen for about a month.
Taking heavy fire!
Especially if the mods are career, sex, or drugs in nature. And yes, that would include being a crack hoe, which you can get a mod to be in Sims 4. Wicked wimps. I wish they'd bring back cars. That was fun. Felt good getting your first car. Although now they have student loans and getting sick, so why not both?
I await your instructions.
60, 70, 80, 90, and 100.
My faith is my shield.
We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Yes, my lord. Search commencing.
What's going on here?
I sense danger. We will root it out, gathering intelligence.
Dark Reapers, fall back. We need Rhino transport
Commencing
tanks.
infiltration.
They will allow us to get through unscathed and attack the Dark Reapers on those cliffs above.
Stop hurling sperm at me.
Rhino transports are now available. Build them at the machine cult.
Yes, Lord.
Might want to build one first,
Yes,
you know,
Lord.
machine cult.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve.
Running up one.
Yes, Lord.
30, 40, and 50. Wait, no, 350. Yeah, I like the Sims games. I think Sims 3 was better than Sims 2, but they're just so much more Sims. It's insane. I think someone put it down to like $2,000. Or is it? It's either 800 or $2,000. I know those are wildly different. But of all the no, it'd be about 800. That's gonna at least hit 1,000 before they stop making stuff for it. And Sims 3 wasn't any better. Hell, Sims 1
Beware the alien.
had like 14 DLC stuff by the time it was done. I remember the ads for like Sims Vacation. I always like what Yahtzee said about The Sims. The Sims is the best case to be made against the idea of an all-powerful god.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Yes, on my way.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Marine squad deployed. We stand ready.
Rhino transport deployed.
Orders received.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Let's get in. It's just one squad per vehicle. I mean, I know Space Marines are meant to be big and all, but
Direct
still.
us to the enemy.
I
Chonkers.
am ready to serve. Again.
Sure, chonkers.
Yes, my lord. We stand ready.
Rhino here. Rhino transport deployed.
What is your order? We stand ready. Heresy grows from idleness.
Everyone hates, yeah, no matter what you have, there's always going to be someone going, this is crap.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
You like a slower paced game? A bunch of monster energy drink fueled dweebs are going to be, who are like 17. They're going to be like, oh, this game sucks. You've got a fast paced, high octane game. You'll have people who will be complaining that it's like there's no meat to it, there's no character development.
Yes. None can stand before the Inquisition.
Same for movies, same for whatever. I remember maybe 2 years ago I was on a dating website and I talked to a girl who was like, oh, you game, I play Black Desert. And I'm like,
At your command.
and she started trying to get me to join Black Desert Online. I'm like, no, I'm okay. Why? It's really fun. Yeah, it kind of comes across as a like a pay-to-win sort of thing, and and she kept on going on and on and on about it. I meant to like, listen.
Yes.
Now you've actively put me off it just because you're saying how great it is. What games do you like? And I'm like, oh, well, I currently just went through New Vegas. And she's like, I don't know what that is. She was older than me, and she was acting like a freaking teenager. And she mentioned, like, okay, so I stopped talking. Literally, not over just that, but that did put a sour note in my, sour taste in my mouth.
At last, back to war.
Rhino here. We carry the virtuous.
Under fire.
Going straight to the front lines. Take refuge within our armor. We deliver into battle. Going straight to the front lines. Rhino ready. Rhino transport is prepared.
Squad
Drop me
deployed.
here. Wait further orders.
Rhino transport is prepared.
Squad deployed.
I will leave you here.
I am prepared.
Command me.
Some people also get obsessed with their media as being like the best media. Whatever the hell
I
that
am the
means.
instrument of his will.
Scouts here.
Marvel fans
Awaiting
are like
orders.
that. Oh my fucking Christ, they get defensive because some of them, Marvel movies have been around long enough now that to some of them movies are Marvel films. Like the two are interchangeable. And that's kind of sad, but like in the 90s, I always remember a it was like a
None can stand before the Inquisition.
it was a rom-com, and it had this older woman having an interview with like, this young celebrity, and she goes, "Oh my god, I love classic movies." Really? What movies do you like? You know, the classics like Free Willy. Oh, it's so so timeless.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes. Squad embarking.
Yeah. Remember they do that something similar in Zombieland where
the Emperor protects.
They go to Bill Murray's house and they've never seen this, like 14-year-olds never seen Ghostbusters before.
Rhino ready.
Oh no. She was 11.
Rhino ready. Going straight to the front line.
She's like, yeah, I've never seen it. So they go and they watch it in Bill Murray's place and they're like, you know what, it was okay, I didn't like it though. It wasn't interesting.
We carry the virtuous. We carry the virtuous.
Well, this is a wider thing about like generations.
Going straight to the front line here. Rhino ready.
Disembarking now.
I don't like TikTok, I don't like, I didn't like Bonnie.
This is where I lay
work musically for that.
Rhino ready.
Thought that shit was lame.
Rhino ready.
But
Rhino ready. We carry the virtuous.
Move out.
How can I serve?
Rhino transport is prepared. We carry the virtuous.
of how the Eldar don't just like move.
We deliver into battle.
They could move, but they don't.
Rhino here. Deploying smoke. Rhino here. Deploying smoke. Rhino ready. Deploying smoke. Rhino transport is prepared. We deliver into battle.
Beware the alien. The mutant.
Rhino transport is prepared.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Discs. A lot of those DLC discs. Yeah. Oh my god.
We shall know no fear.
You'd end up having, and they came in those huge sort of book-like cases. So your shelves would just be
praise the Emperor.
The Sims. It actually is something kind of
my aim shall not fall.
Familiar about the.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Okay.
For the Emperor. Confirmed. Follow my lead. Confirmed.
Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask.
At last, back to war. Moving out. I will purge the unclean.
Pathfinding for these guys are a joke.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yeah, chaos. That's not a good sign.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Yes.
If chaos was working here, there should be like signs of corruption everywhere.
Apothecaries are standing by to tend to our wounded. Build them at the sacred artifact.
Or don't.
Area secured.
Or an adult who can make his own decisions. let's see if we can get this done in half an hour.
Even in death I still serve. Faith is eternal.
I will crush the enemy beneath my boot.
Buddha. Oh, we have to go this way.
We think alike.
Scouts ready. Commencing infiltration.
We have transports, we're not going to use them. We don't have any guns.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Instructions.
My faith is my shield.
Search commencing.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
At your command. Orders received.
Command me. I am ready to serve. Again.
Okay.
Onward to glory! Taking damage, attacking and order.
Command me. By his word.
Howling Banshee. I like the sane haircut saying.
To me, my brothers. I will purge the unclean.
Okay.
Apothecary ready.
Scouts ready. Yes, my lord.
Venerate the immortal
Apothecary
Emperor.
ready.
We got these two up here.
Apothecary ready. At your command.
What is it you desire?
It is
Apothecary
better
ready.
to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Phantom bot. Not for much longer. Great. Now, we move onwards. Almost.
I am the instrument of his will.
We have these two to take, which once we get there shouldn't be too long.
Objective achieved.
No one will stop us.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Taking hits. How can I serve?
They're so weak.
We know that the Orcs and Eldar are not in league together.
When one enemy attacks another, it does not mean they aren't in league. Just that they are living up to their lack of honor.
And those who lack honor deserve death.
Marines, attack!
Even in death, I still serve.
The enemy is attacking.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Not good.
Moving out. Command me.
Fall back!
Die! 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 Take me into battle. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
these guys in here.
I await your
Way,
instructions.
Find where they are. It's not really much.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unlocked and
Taking
unguarded.
damage.
I will crush those who stand before me.
So there's the orcs out in the way
At
now.
last, back to war.
I did it again. Oh my god, I hate doing that.
I stand ready. With courage and honor.
So what happens is, I have the two screens, right? I'm still not 100% used to it.
Through discipline.
When I put the cursor over to the left, it then goes over to the screen over here.
Take and
which is
hold.
ironically on my right. And it
Command me.
cuts out. Now I know how to fix it. You just go into settings
Fear our
and you
wrath.
hold them apart enough that you don't
Consolidating
just slide
position
over
on
like
the
that.
objective.
So I'm
Yes,
gonna have to do
Lord.
that from here on out. But it does make actually scrolling
Yes,
up to
Lord.
the other screen a little bit more trickier.
Command me.
And does it mean that it will
I will
completely stop?
purge the
If I do
unclean.
this, for example, up to the menu, and I put the other screen up here, and I can do the same again.
The area is secure.
An open mind is like a fortress with
What I
its
want is
gates
like a
unbarred
hotkey
and unguarded.
that can just switch the mouse cursor from one screen to another. I think there is a thing to do that. Yeah. Let's go and deal with this.
At last, back to war.
Under fire.
I have waited long for this day. Moving out.
We are so wise and elegant. That's why we're going to charge right into these big guns.
I am ready to serve again. At last, back to war. To me, my brothers. I will purge the unclean. Identifying targets. I will be there soon. Die! 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 I will purge the unclean.
Establishing a secondary base near this location will give us a forward position with which to engage the enemy.
My brothers.
That's cute. Maybe if we were going up against a threat.
Taking damage. Faith is our shield. Fear our
It is
wrath.
better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Fucking shit.
At last, back to war. I am the instrument of his will.
Oh dear. A burning crater.
To me, my brothers.
Fear not the Psyker.
We stand ready.
Here to serve.
Alright, just in case that don't be my last words.
Initializing
What's your
build
order?
protocol.
I am the instrument of his will. Take me into battle.
Under fire.
I will purge the unclean.
That's right. Throw more of your racist dying.
I will be there soon. I have waited long for this day.
Oh yeah. Xenos are
To me, my
going
brothers.
to die. And they did.
Take me into battle. I will purge the unclean.
Ah, good. An altar of some kind. Well, Braun, you best go in. Leave the Space Marines. They might be useful. Bring Force Commander and Librarian to the end of the path. Discover the reason for the excavation. Okay.
I stand ready.
Alright, there we go. Mission accomplished. With 20 minutes to kill. Oh dear.
So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of Chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isidore?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint, in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of
Chaos.
text.
They do it because...
Regardless of what Chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isidore, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course.
I'm not evil. You're totally evil.
These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
I'll see what...
Well, Brother Isidore, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts, despite your good captain's instructions?
He ain't no good.
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
Oh, but I do.
You and I...
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow, to prove your strength and worth. Well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.
Oh. The plot thickens. So we just got under 30. Yeah, right. Fuck it. We'll start until the hour's up.
Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor.
The way they die
I wish for
so
nothing
easily.
more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area.
An old mountain compared to all those new mountains.
I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point. But there are greater things at stake now.
Oh yeah, this looks good. The way there's just an endless sea of red and now a bunch of chaos symbols have appeared. Yeah, this seems cool. Oh, and Eldar too. Oh, this looks like it's not good. It's not good at all. I like even you see like the refugee. the tracks. Into the maw.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Look at my boobs
Yes,
and
but you
despair.
can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Space elves. Not even the sexy ones.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears.
That's a voice I trust.
Your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
I'm not evil. You keep saying that. Makes me think you're more.
Scouts,
I'm not evil.
are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our
We can
field
clearly
operations.
hear what you're saying. We're only a few feet away from you.
Understood.
Andale.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
Light him up.
The Emperor protects.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Okay.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Alright. Alright, fuck it. Let's wrap this up. We shall call it 2. Well, it's literally a start of mission 6, so it doesn't make much of a difference. At the rate we're going, I'll probably wrap this up next time we play this. Which I'm okay with. Didn't realize it was so short. Hold on, that can't be right. It's like what? 13 missions? How many missions in Dawn of War? Dawn of War, that's completed in 11 missions. So we're actually over halfway. Alright, I guess next time we play, I'll just be able to wrap it up. Which is great, because I'll then be able to move on to the second Dawn of War game, which is Winter Assault, where you get to play up to 4 different factions, each having their own storyline. You get to play as the Guard, the Eldar, the Orcs, or Chaos, and the Necrons make their first appearance. Then Dawn of War, Dark Crusade, which is kind of like Soulstorm, but on a smaller scale. That's where the the DoW make their first appearance. And then finally, the last of this old type, Dawn of War Soulstorm, where the Sisters of Battle and the Dark Eldar make their first appearance. The only race that didn't make an appearance was the Tyranids, and they showed up in Dawn of War 2, but we've already played Dawn of War 2, so yeah. Yeah, at the end of that, I'd have gone through all the Dawn of War games on this channel, which is pretty cool. Except for Dawn of War 3, so in reality I'd have gone through the entirety of Dawn of War 1 and 2, the only games that exist. Because Dawn of War 3 is shit. Anyway, I hope you have been enjoying this. Like I said, I don't know if I'll give you guys a stream tomorrow. If I do, I don't even know what I could give you. It'd have to be something really small and basic. Age of Empires? No. God, no. Battle Stations Midway? Oh my god. No, that's too big. I'll think of something, but I don't... if I do, that is. If not, then you guys get to join me on Wednesday for 3 Drinks Minimum. That's at 8 o'clock, my time, PM. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If not, then go fuck yourselves and give me a like anyway. No, I will be back, like I said, either tomorrow or more likely get a yeah, or on Wednesday, and then on Friday we got Bearded Ramblings, and then the weekend. Check the announcements page; it's there for a reason. So yeah, with that said, I'm out of here. As you can tell, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm going to crawl into bed with my phone and do some swiping. Wait, no, that would be Tinder. Do some tweeting, yeah. And I'll see you all again soon.